David Matsanga, Chair Pan-African Forum, joins us to give his thoughts with regards to President Uhuru Kenyatta's address yesterday at the Nyayo National Stadium. President, of course, running riot on those who are trying to practice double standards, and in reference to those senators who appeared in court standing by Sonko over his tribulations. Was he right, or is he trying also to, you know, get unnecessarily relevant?
First of all, good morning wherever you are in the world listening to KBC. Point number one.
Yes.
The president said exactly what I had said on the same day. As soon as I saw the two senators in the court, I went on social media and I told the world that it is very, very wrong for people who do oversight over the same corruption cases that come before them to pretend to be in a court which is deciding the fate of the same corruption. But you don't blame, I think let's blame the people who gave these guys leadership, who gave Andolo Sense, Mutula Kilonzo and Murkomen are adolescent men. They have not grown in their minds. They have grown in the body. They have responsibility over oversighting. But they have no judgment, moral judgment, as to whether they should be involved in defending. Even James Orengo going to court to defend crooked governors is immorality. Let people learn to get out when they are worth it. Why should Murkomen be the leader of majority? I told you on this program a few weeks ago, I said it. You are either the leader of majority or you get out. We know what they are planning. We follow them. But we friends of the legacy of President Uhuru Kenyatta are watching them.
So, for lawyers and legal practitioners, they say, it's just a job to represent someone who is
it's a joke. How do
still
you
innocent before proven, who is still innocent
why
before proven guilty?
Yes, why? Let me ask you, in which country in the world you find a lawyer, an MP, going to represent the same man who will come on the committee of House of Commons? Where? Which lawyers? Which lawyers are you talking about? Oh, thieves. You just talk about thieving lawyers. Don't talk about lawyers. They are professional lawyers and they are thieving lawyers. Don't compare the two. Not all lawyers are thieves, but they are thieving characters of lawyers. Call it as it is. Uhuru has said it. Conflict of interest. You are a teacher. You are you are a teacher, a union that represents teachers. Then you go to parliament. Then you come and talk to the teachers. Then you go to the teachers commission in the parliament on the education committee. What is your interest? So don't miss about the words, man. Let's change the river. Let's return the river. That's what Uhuru was saying. Let's go back to ethics, morality. We've lost moral bearings. We've lost because we have given jobs to younger men, adolescents. The state of adolescence is in Murkomen. Even what he says out of his mouth is childish. He does not need to be a leader of majority of this country where people are educated. We have a problem. These people have a syndrome of George Soros. People are leading us to problems. You are going to see this problem very soon. Very soon. Maraga does not turn up. Maraga is plotting to get down the government of Uhuru Kenyatta. We know these things. And we are not going to take them lightly. Those who don't want to talk, I'm an East African and African. If Kenya has a problem, we have a problem. We know what they are plotting. Mr. President, there you are.
And finally, the extension of BBI task force by the same President Uhuru Kenyatta. You know, Kenyans are saying that the economy is bad. Their their taxpayers, they are bankrolling the operations of this country. But following the financial crunch, was it necessary for the extension of their term in office?
Look, on this same program, what did I tell you? There is one problem that Kenya has. Can I say it here on your program?
Say it.
Elections. Elections. If Kenya fixes elections, if Kenya changes the mechanisms, the methodology, the way they conducted the elections, the rest will come in place. And if they don't listen to my voice, there you are. That's why out of this good BBI, something was missing. Something. I mark students. Even PhD students can come to me for marking. I look at documents. I'm an expert on documents. So the president was right. He listened to us. He listened to some of our views. I'm a conflict resolution expert. Bring very few of us for an exam. I'll tell you that there is something that was very important missing. And that is, and I repeat, that is the election mechanism. How to elect. Elections is the only big thing that disturbs the Kenyans. Every 5 years, Kenyans die. We want to look at that. That stops the killings of Kenyans during and after, before, during, and after.
All right, Dr. Matsanga, always a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for your comments. See you on Monday again for the same. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, KBC. Stay united. Help your president to unite this country. That's all I'm saying. I might not be a beneficiary, but I'm trying to preach. Just as Paul was not the owner of Jerusalem, he came back to preach. Thank you.